Hi, I'm Martin. I'm one half of the pen name Bradley Lejeune behind the McMurdo Rift space opera series, and today we are talking about book reviews. Now, if you've read a book in the last week, leave a review. They really help authors. And if you've not read a book in the last week, you probably should be if you're an author. So, how do we get them? The best thing to do is so simple, and it's just ask. If you look at the best-selling indie books in your genre, quite often, once you get to the end of the last chapter, there will be a page where the author simply says, if you like this book, leave a review. You've got to be careful with terms and conditions because you can't imply that you want a nice review. The other thing you can look into is services like BookFunnel and StoryOrigin have the ability for you to upload your book to be given out for free when someone requests it. So it's not simply available for anyone that wants it. If a reviewer asks for a copy, you then approve it. You can see what their review history is. And that's a great way to just keep reviews coming in. And you can do that ahead of a release with an ARC team, which is something that would take up a whole other video, but essentially a team of readers who you give the copy to who are ready to post a review on day one. There's a lot of debate on whether you have a certain number of reviews for you to hit it big, and there's not really much truth to it, but you need the reviews for social proof. People see a book with lots of reviews and they, then think it's a good book to try. Whereas if someone's just uploaded it and no one else has bought it, people are less inclined to pick it up. If you go to Self-Pub with Andy, he will know the exact terms for what those would all be. Another great place to ask for reviews is on your mailing list. You want to start a newsletter before you start your book. Just get people on board, get them in with a reader magnet, and then once you have a book, ask them if anyone can leave a review. Another great thing to do is simply reach out to people on Instagram, TikTok, on podcasts, YouTube, and say, hey, I've written a book. Would you like to review it? Now, most people are probably not going to take you up on it. And what you don't want to do is find the person who is the biggest influencer and go, if they mention my book, I'm going to be rich overnight. Because whilst that's true, you would be, the fact is they will have so many people reaching out to them that they will be less inclined to do so unless you are a big name publisher. And then it makes them look good that they've got the advanced copy. Instead, what you want to do are find the people who are not the biggest names, but have a consistent following. People who are getting a decent amount of comments on every post, and then reaching out to them who probably are looking to fill all their review slots, rather than the people with the massive following. And whilst they don't have as big a following, if you can find several of that size, it will get bigger as you go on. What you want to avoid is review swaps, which sound great on paper. You find another author and you say, I'll leave a review for you if you leave one for me. Except the big retailers got wise to this a long time ago, and often they can see, even if you have connections on social media, and will simply not publish the reviews. So it's not really worth it. Instead, the best thing to do is find people and get them to leave reviews, be active in the community around your genre, and when people see that you're an active participant who does review books, who talks about their writing, they will take an interest and will want to take part. So I hope that gives you some idea on how to get reviews. Again, my name is Martin. I'm one half of the Bradley Lejeune pen name. Our next book, The McMurdo War, launches this month, so be sure to pre-order it.